Hey guys, FunkMastaDre here. So what just happened there in that clip? Basically what happens is you see here, I restarted the stage and quit to menu right before I hit the goal ring. But if you do that at the right time, the next stage will actually still load. So let me explain exactly why this works. I will point out that this skip was actually discovered by Invalid Blue. The only reason I'm making a video of it is so I can properly explain how much time it saves and how it actually works. With that said, let's continue the video. So why does this work exactly? So notice that when you restart a level, I'm going to restart a level now. Notice when you restart how the screen fades away a little bit, it doesn't immediately restart the level, there's a little fade. What we're doing is we're basically passing through the goal ring of a stage during this fade. As it turns out, the trigger for actually getting the next stage to appear on the world map is not actually going through the results screen, it's actually passing the goal ring. So by restarting while we're passing the goal ring, we can immediately quit out to the world map and skip the results screen. But the real question is, how much time does this actually save? Let's find out. I'm using Florida Highway as an example here because of the speed booster right before the end of the stage. I'm starting the timer on the same frame that I hit the speed booster and ending it right when the screen fades to white on the world map. So as you can see, we saved about 2.5 seconds, though keep in mind that Florida Highway does have a cutscene at the end of the stage, so if doing this on the stage without a cutscene, you won't save as much time. It's worth mentioning that you can also do this on bosses as well, however this is extremely difficult. The problem is that unlike regular stages, there is no visual indicator like a goal ring to tell you when the stage will end. You basically just have to time it perfectly with almost no visual or audio cues. You need to practice each boss to get an idea for when the fight actually ends. Each boss is different, and you also have to account from lag from the boss's explosion after you defeat it as well. This makes this incredibly risky to do, as you could end up having to fight the boss again if not done correctly. Whether or not this is worth it for about a 2.5 second time save is up to you. Another thing to point out, which is something I found very odd, is whenever you perform this skip, whenever you start the next stage, you'll still have the regular fart power-up equipped. I'm not sure why this is, but keep that in mind. You're gonna have to switch power-ups every time you start a level. So the real question that you may have for me right now is this really worth it in the long run? Well, let's think about it for a second. In a full game run, it looks like there's 22 times that you can do this if I have my math correct. Some of these skips have cutscenes and some don't, so I'm just going to average it to about 2 seconds per skip. So if you were to do this each and every time on every boss in every stage, you would save about 44 seconds of time, which is actually insane. Again, on bosses this is extremely difficult, so I really doubt someone will get this on every boss in the game in a run anytime soon, though it is worth mentioning that this could be a thing. Well, that concludes my tutorial and analysis video on the Spark 2 result screen skip, or RSS for short. If you have any questions, I'm going to link the Spark 2 speedrunning Discord in the description. We're actually discussing it there as I'm editing this video. So if you have any questions, feel free to ask them there. Anyway, have a good one. Take care.